You're probably listening to this in the dark, phone face down on the pillow, eyes open just enough to see the time slip forward. If that's you, stay right here with me. We're not going to fight sleep tonight. We're just going to make it a little easier for your body to remember how to rest. You don't have to do anything perfectly. You don't even have to close your eyes. Just listen. Let's start simple. Notice your jaw without changing your breath. Yet, let the back teeth drift apart just a millimeter so. Your tongue has somewhere soft to land. Feel how that tiny space sends a message up through the muscles around your ears and temples. We're safe. If your shoulders have been holding up the weight of the day, let them sag toward the mattress. Good. Your breath can stay exactly as it is for now. Maybe your mind is still at work, or replaying the last conversation you wish had gone differently, or planning tomorrow with a tight little knot of urgency. That's okay. Brains are built to think. At night, when the world gets quiet and screens go off, your mind finally has room to speak. So it speaks. We're not going to silence it. We're going to give it something gentler to do. Picture this. Your body runs on rhythms, like tides under your skin. There's a daytime tide, powered by light and movement, and tiny sparks of chemistry. And there's a nighttime tide, powered by dimness and safety and the slow chemistry of let go. Stress, bright screens, caffeine. Lady Mel's those don't just keep you awake because you're weak or undisciplined. They shift the tide. Tonight, we won't push the ocean back. We'll turn the moon a little, and the water will know where to go. If your eyes want to close now, let them. If they don't, let them be. I'm going to count a breath with you to anchor us. In through the nose 4. Pause for 2. Out through the mouth for 6. But do it in your own time. 4, 2, 6. If the numbers feel like too much, just make the exhale a little longer than the inhale. Longer exhales nudge the body toward the rest and digest side of your nervous system. You don't need to believe in anything for this to work. It's biology, and biology loves rhythm. As you breathe, imagine a warm light just above your head settle, like a lamp across the room. Each time you exhale, that light lowers an inch, and as it lowers it softens whatever it passes. Forehead, eyebrows, the tiny muscles around your eyes, the roundness of your cheeks. Let your tongue rest on the roof of your mouth, lightly, the tip just behind your front teeth. That's a quiet place for it. Notice the back of your tongue and let it widen, as if it could melt down toward your throat without sinking. I want to talk to the part of you that thinks sleep is broken. The part that has tried everything tea podcasts, melatonin, white noise and still ends up here, scrolling, bargaining with the clock. You're not broken. Your body's doing exactly what bodies do under uncertainty. It stays alert. Somewhere inside, a small watcher keeps the lights on. What we're doing now is showing that watcher evidence that the night is safe. Let your breath find a natural pace again. Now feel the mattress under the back of your head, not the pillow, the mattress. Notice its steadiness. It doesn't ask anything from you. That weight is proof. You are held. Move your attention to the tops of your shoulders where they meet your neck. If that area wants to hold on, invite it not. Command it, invite it to drop 5%. You don't have to chase total relaxation. 5% is enough to start a cascade. Think about light, just for a moment. All day, your eyes have been telling your brain, it's daytime, keep the engine running. Blue-rich light from screens is especially good at that message. Your brain isn't stubborn, it's obedient. When the eyes say day, the body hums along. When the eyes say evening warm, dim, quiet, the body releases different chemistry. The kind that drifts you toward sleep. If tonight was bright and busy, your system might be a little late to the party. That's fine, we'll dim it from the inside now. Imagine your breath as a dimmer switch. Each exhale, turn the room down one notch. If you're already in the dark, turn the inside lights, tension, pressure. Exhale, click, a touch darker. Inhale, gather. Exhale, click, another notch. Keep going until the darkness feels like velvet. not absent. Now we're going to do something surprisingly effective for racing thoughts. It's called parking. Think of everything your mind is trying to hold tonight, things to do, things to avoid, things you wish you could fix. Give those thoughts a friendly nod. Then picture an old wooden desk with a shallow drawer. Place the first thought inside and slide the drawer shut. You're not throwing it away. You're saying, I'll see you in the morning when I can actually do something about you. Next thought, into the drawer. Close. If another thought doesn't want to go, leave it on top of the desk. Promise you won't lose it. Keep breathing. Exhale longer than the inhale. Your job is not to empty the mind, it's to offer it a shelf. Scan down to your chest. Feel the way air lifts and lowers it. You don't need deep breaths, just smooth ones. On the next out breath, imagine a small door opening under your sternum and tension slipping out like warm air. Let your shoulders follow it down. Let the upper back widen, as if your ribs could spread a little. The body loves images. It listens. If you've been staring at the ceiling, try this. Picture yourself floating in a slow river at dusk. The water's body temperature neither warm nor cool, so you don't have to adjust to it. You're wearing something light. The current is gentle and infallible. You can't speed it up, and you can make it stop. Trees lean over the banks. Somewhere, a night bird starts its first call. The sky is a thin blue that's almost gray. You're not asleep, and you're not awake in the old way. You're carried. If there's a sound in your room traffic, a neighbor's door, the hum of a fanlet, that's sound to be part of the river. Every sound is a ripple. Ripples pass. There's a part of the brain that loves to check the time. It thinks checking equals control. If the urge comes, if you feel your hand wanting to reach for the phone, notice it like I'd notice an old habit in a friend. You don't have to judge it, but you also don't have to feed it. We'll make a quiet pact tonight. Clocks can keep their secrets. The body doesn't sleep because a number is right. It sleeps when the signals line up. We're aligning signals. Let your belly soften, yes. Even if that feels vulnerable. Let it rise a little on the inhale, fall on the exhale. If it helps, put a hand there. Feel the warmth of your own body heating your palm. That warmth is your power plant, steady as the earth's core. If you ate late or had caffeine or argued with someone you care about, if your nervous system is buzzy, know that buzz can ride the river too. You don't have to extinguish it. You're learning to float with it. Now we'll release the limbs, slow and quiet. Start with your right hand. Notice the thumb, the hinge of the first joint. Tapado Italiano, the way it rests. Let the thumb be heavy. Now the index finger, middle, ring, little finger each. One a small weight sinking into the mattress. The palm spreads like dough softening in a warm kitchen. Wrist loosens, forearm unwinds. If thoughts pull you away, let them. When you remember, you return. That's the whole practice. Leave and return. Without drama. Move to your left hand the same way. Thumb soft, fingers heavy, palm widening. Good. Galvis. Now, imagine there's warm sand slowly poured over your shins, covering them to the knees. The sand is just the right weight, telling the muscles they have nowhere to go. Knees loose. Thighs release back into the bed. Hips heavy, as if the sockets could nestle a little deeper. Pelvis tips. Tiny micro movement, enough to lengthen the lower back. If you need to readjust your position, do it as if you were moving underwater, slow kind. Curious. Your throat. It does more than swallow. It's a hallway for breath and emotion. If you've been holding back tears or words or even yawns, that hallway can feel tight. Imagine the warm light from before pausing here, widening the corridor a fraction. If a yawn comes, let it. Yawns are permission slips. The body writes itself. You might be wondering when the fix is coming. The 3 perfect steps. The magic advice. The truth is softer than that. Your body already knows how to sleep. Think of all the nights you've drifted without remembering how you did it. That's because sleep isn't something you force. It's something you allow when the conditions feel safe. Every exhale you've taken tonight is a vote for safety. Let's send a note to the nervous system in one more way. Rest the tip of your tongue again on the ridge behind your front teeth. Breathe in quietly through the nose. Feel the coolness at the nostrils. Then sigh the air out, with your mouth barely open, like fogging a window. That gentle sigh down-regulates the little alarms that like to ping at night, if your mind jumps in. Is this working? How many minutes has it been? Notice the jump and smile at it. Minds ask questions. Bodies answer in feelings. We're speaking the body's language now. Think about tomorrow, but only in the softest outline. Imagine waking to light that doesn't stab but welcomes. Imagine your feet on the floor, steady. Imagine making the first small choice that keeps the tide moving in the right direction. Opening a curtain to real morning light. Drinking water before coffee. Stepping outside for 2 minutes to let your eyes tell your brain, day has begun. Don't plan it in detail. Just let the picture hover, like a friendly postcard from the near future. Back to the room. Notice the temperature on your cheeks, the texture of the sheet under your fingers. If there's a tiny ache somewhere hip shoulder. Lower back, send your breath there, not to fix it. Just to include it. Exclude nothing, and the body stops shouting to be heard. We'll do a little wander now, a tour for your attention. It's like giving a child a safe toy so they stop pulling at the curtains. Bring your awareness to the crown of your head. Imagine a soft circle there, the size of a coin. On the inhale, the circle brightens a little. On the exhale, it fades. Move the circle to your right temple. Inhale, brighten. Exhale, fade. Left temple, brighten, fade. Between the eyebrows, brighten, fade. Tip of the nose. Upper lip, center of the chin. Not trying to feel anything special, just visiting familiar places with kindness. Drop the circle to the notch at the base of your throat, then right above your heart. Then just under your left collarbone, then the center of your sternum, where breath brushes behind bone. Slide it to the navel. Right hip, left right knee, right ankle, left ankle. Top of the right foot, top of the left foot. Each spot a lighthouse on a quiet coast, blinking once as you pass. If sleep wants to arrive while we do this, let it interrupt me. Your rest is more important than my words. If you're still awake, you're not failing. You're practicing not fighting, which is a skill people carry for life. There's one more image I want to leave you with. Imagine your day was a crowded theater, loud and bright, the stage full of actors all talking at once. Now the show is over. The actors have left. The crew is sweeping the floor, stacking the chairs. A single lamp hangs above the stage, and the house is still. You are the lamp, not the noise, not the story, not even the thoughts about the story. Just the quiet light that stays when everything else has gone home. If a memory comes up, something awkward, something painful, treated like a guest who arrived late to the party, you can say, "Thank you for coming. I'm tired. There's tea in the kitchen. Help yourself, and please keep your voice down." You don't slam the door on your own mind. You give it soft rules. Let the breath become almost invisible now. Inhale like you're smelling rain on warm pavement. Exhale like you're cooling a cup of tea. You don't need to drink yet. If you want, count down gently from 10. 10, the room. 9, the bed. 8, the river. 7, tea, warm sand. 6, the wooden desk. 5, the friendly drawer. 4, the little door at your chest. 3, the dimmer switch. 2, the single stage lamp. 1, just you. Here, your heart is doing what hearts do, steady, present, uninterested in the clock. Your brain is doing what brains do, wandering off and returning. Your body is doing what bodies do when they are given half a chance in tying knots behind the scenes. You are not in charge of that untying. You only make room. If you need permission to rest before everything is solved, this is me handing it to you. The world can wait. Your worth isn't measured by how quickly you fall asleep or how productive you are tomorrow. Tonight is about softness, not achievement. The tide turns whether you supervise it or not. I'll be quiet soon, so that the quiet can spread. Before I go, place your attention on the space just in front of your forehead, as if your awareness could rest an inch outside your skin. Let it hover there, light as dust. Now let it drift back through your forehead into the space behind your eyes, and imagine that space widening. Thoughts pass like birds. You don't cage them, you watch them find their own sky. If you're still awake, keep the exhale longer. If your eyes feel heavy, let them be heavy. If you need to roll onto your side, tuck the pillow, pull the blanket just right. Do that now. Make your body undeniable evidence of comfort. And if you wake in the night later, if the tide wobbles and the little watch it flips, the light's back on, remember this moment. The river is still there. The desk is still there. The lamp is still there. You don't have to start over. You just rejoin the current wherever you are. One longer exhale. One muscle softening 5%. One thought placed gently in the drawer. Sleep comes like a cat, not a soldier. It arrives when the room is quiet and you aren't staring at the door. So turn your attention away from the door and toward the hum of your own life, working beautifully in the dark. Your breath, your heart, your weight on the bed, the oldest lullabies you'll ever know. I'm going to leave you here, not alone, but on watch. Let the river carry you, slow and certain, around the bend where you can't quite see. If this voice fades, let it fade. If it returns, let it return. Either way, you're doing exactly what you need to do. Nothing. Good night.